help getting up. All right, everybody ready? All right, I am so excited to go up and file for another term as mayor of the great city of Tampa. And I brought my partner, Anna Cruz, with me. Unfortunately, my sons, Sergey and Sealy, couldn't be here. They're both at work, gainfully employed now. But my family has been with me through this entire path that we have traveled over the last 3.5 years. I wish that I could have my City of Tampa family standing here with me, over 4,000 individuals that have helped us accomplish so much over the last 3.5 years. Now, upon becoming mayor, I put together an all-star team and a very aggressive agenda for our community. And I would submit that we have accomplished a great deal under some extraordinary circumstances over the last 3.5 years. We have made great progress in the housing crisis, providing housing for individuals throughout our city in every imaginable form. We have provided workforce development, creating high-paying, skilled jobs. We have tackled some of our transportation issues and still have, no pun intended, a long road to travel there, but making our streets safer and then also providing various mobility options while focusing on the sustainability and resiliency of our community. And not just as it pertains to our environment, but as it pertains to our neighborhoods as well. We have to make sure that we maintain the history and the culture of every one of our neighborhoods as we continue to grow. We have also made city government much more transparent and accessible to our residents here in Tampa, and I'm very proud of the progress that we have made in what we call T3, which is transforming Tampa's tomorrow. We have accomplished a great deal. We've created entire neighborhoods. If you look at all the changes that are occurring in West Shore, Midtown, when you come down into West Tampa, West River, building the Riverwalk along the west side of the river to complement the east side of the river, which was game-changing. Looking at Tampa Heights and all that has been accomplished in that area and still growing. Our dynamic downtown urban core, Water Street, Channel Side, all that is going on in Ybor City. East Tampa is growing dramatically, as is North Tampa. Every corner of our city is being lifted up, and we are lifting up every residence during that process. So it is an exciting time for me. We have, as I said, we've accomplished a great deal, but there is so much more work to be done. So I'm excited to see what the next 4 years bring. And during this campaign period, I'm going to continue to engage and listen to our residents so that this continues to be a collaborative effort and that we are able to grow Tampa into the greatest city in America and be able to hand it off to the next generation. So this is a very proud moment for me, and I hope that during this campaign I will be able to earn the votes of our community and be able to carry out the vision that we set forth in 2019. So I'll open it up to any questions.
Throughout your 3 years as mayor, kind of just tell me, what would you say was the most difficult part?
Well, there were a lot of difficulties. I would say that dealing with the pandemic, that was something that the best way to describe it is having the rug pulled out from under your feet. That was something that shut communities around the world down in one day, and there was no playbook. And so we went about addressing that collaboratively. And I would submit that we here in the city of Tampa fared much better and came through the pandemic more successfully than any other community throughout the nation. But that was such a difficult and trying time with so many individuals' lives lost and so many issues brought forward that were unanticipated. But I'm very proud of the way that our city handled the pandemic and the way that we came through it and were able to continue to grow.
So obviously Tampa's a great city, we're doing great, but how do you feel
Yes, there is a recent increase in gun violence across the nation. Here in the city of Tampa, the violent crime has decreased, but any amount of violent crime is unacceptable. And that is something that we will continue to do, is to ensure that the city of Tampa remains one of the safest cities its size in the nation. And that doesn't happen by accident, and that doesn't happen through law enforcement alone. That is a collaborative effort between the residents and the police department to ensure our city remains safe.
Now, if you are reelected, for this next term, what do you feel will be your top priorities as mayor?
My top priorities will continue to be what they have been in the past. As we said, we like to call T3, transforming Tampa's tomorrow, and focusing on the housing crisis, workforce development, transportation, sustainability, resiliency, ensuring that our community stays safe. And then we also want to continue to improve the quality of life in our city for all residents, and that will be done through a number of ongoing initiatives. Our Parks and Recreation, look at the East Tampa Parks and Recreation Complex, will be the nicest in the city of Tampa when we finish that in very short order. What we have done with pipes, replacing our aging water and wastewater pipes that are 80 to 100 years old. We've made great progress in stormwater, addressing that, addressing climate change and the rise in seawater, trying to reduce our carbon footprint. There are just so many areas that we are focusing on and that just continue to make me proud of our team and our community. I would submit that many administrations will pick one or two big issues they want to focus on, and we are focusing on so many issues that will really transform our community. So I'm excited, very proud of the work we've done, and excited to see what we can accomplish in the next 4 years.
It's the city of champions.
It is Tampa Bay, that's right, it really is. And that doesn't just describe our sports teams, that describes our entire city and every resident, every visitor, every business that moves here, every bit of progress that we can make. It is an exciting time in Tampa. All right.